Welcome back to Persona 4 Golden. Last time we came back from our trip to Tatsumi Port, and we're back here. We had our first day, it's Sunday, so we didn't have school, we just did some stuff. So this time, we're gonna hang out with Dojima here.
Hey!
And increase our social link. Alright, so he has some things to do, he can't spend some time with us, but that's okay. We really want to hang out with him. Just as a slight reminder before we get started here, Dojima and Nanako need to have their social links completed before a certain time, so please follow closely as possible as you can with this, because you will run out of time with further social links. Alright, so he's looking at data about cars.
Sorry to bother you.
Okay. Let's see here. Where are we? Okay, my notes here, sorry. You want to say, want some coffee?
Huh.
Alright, so, okay, don't worry about the coffee. I was thinking about this when talking with Nanako just now, but I feel like she's changed a bit lately. I don't know how to put it, she's stronger. What do you mean? I feel like I'm being left behind. Ever since you came, this house has become, well, homey. A house isn't just a big box, it's a place for a family to live together. Laughing, crying, fighting, spending most of your lives together. A warm place. I forgot what that was like. I wanted to get that back more than anything, and yet I feel like I've been dodging it the whole time. Do you understand why? If you have level 5 courage, you can say because you're a coward, but we don't have enough courage to do that. So what we'll have to say is, you can either say because of Nanako or because her killer's loose. I'm gonna say because her killer's loose. In the end, that's just an excuse. Peacefully, huh? We've been in the same place, but we weren't connected. You brought the two of us together. The rest is my problem. Where do I draw the line with this? Alright, so quiet determination. And our social link has increased to 8. So that's really, really good. Okay. Screw this. I'm drinking tonight. You're drinking with me. Alcohol-free, of course. You pass out before me, and you're under arrest. Got it? Alright. I was slightly freaking out there. You drank with Dojima until you passed out and went to your room. You probably shouldn't be drinking that much. There is a child in the house. I don't even know where Nanako was. Quite frankly. Alright, so we had school today. Obviously, we're back. Let's see here. Hey, Yukiko! Alright, so Yukiko wants us to walk her home. We're not going to be doing that right off the bat. Sorry, Yukiko. But we will be hanging out with her later, so no worries. I think I actually lied, because I think I said I was going to be holding off to do some story until a little while from now, but actually some story should be happening this evening, so my apologies. I hope you all enjoyed the school trip. Don't you all feel just a little bit more mature that you visited an urban area like that? Oh, by the way, the cute bear that you had on the trip. It was really adorable. I get so tempted by animals with such unique designs. Speaking of bears, they're friends. The pandas are also really cute. Do you know what they used to be called in Japanese? They were called black and white bears and divided color bears, a perfect description of how they look. The mixed colors, so exotic, yet so delightful. I'm not going to try and do a seductive voice like she has. You need to do some exotic things to become adults anyway. He. Please. Okay. So anyway, we listened to her lecture, the knowledge increased. Yay. Woohoo! Let's get the fuck away from her because she creeps me out. Okay, so let's jump into our persona real quick here. Let me make sure I do. You need to have a Temperance persona because we're going to go hang out at the daycare center. I don't know why I did that. That was beautiful. Alright, so let's go ahead and work at the daycare center today, and our relationship will increase, so, you know, be aware of that. We get to deal with this mess. Alright, so we help at the daycare center. Yuta is playing Phoenix Ranger Featherman R. Here I go. Feather Eternal Drill. You can't be that legendary. Haha, there's nothing my drill can't destroy. Alright, so he's having fun playing Phoenix Ranger Featherman R, which is a mouthful to say every freaking time. Alright, so understanding has increased, people are running around. No one came for Yuta? Of course not, so you decided to walk him part way home. You spilled the beans, didn't you, mister? You told her I liked Phoenix Ranger Featherman R, huh? I might have. You can say anything you want here. I knew it, you've got a big mouth for a guy. She bought me a robot and a DVD. So, what do you think would make her happy? In return for her gift. Anything would. You grown-ups always dodge my questions like that. Is Mother's Day already over? Oh, a 4-leaf clover. She said she likes them. She said they bring happiness. Alright, I'm gonna find a bunch of them by next Mother's Day. Then she'll have a bunch of happiness. Huff huff, I'm sorry for being late. Yukon, what were you talking with Mr. Yu about? Nothing? You don't have to come pick me up. I can go home by myself. I guess it's not that easy to fix everything. I wonder if he's afraid of me. In this case you want to say you're both afraid.
Maybe so.
Both of us. So you're saying I'm scared as well, huh? Whenever I speak to him, he hides or leaves. He's always running away from me. He must hate the fact that I'm here. That's not true. That's what you want to say. You want to say that's not true. Do you think so? Then maybe I'll hang in there a little longer. Alright. Thanks. I feel a bit better. I can't really talk about this to anyone else. Thank you for always listening to my problems. And she trusts us, and yay, we've got to the next level. We still have a few more. Obviously, we're at level 7, so we've got 3 more levels to go.
Then I'll see you again.
Going home. Can I catch up to him from here? I'll think of it as a workout. So as of right now, we're doing great. Like, things look like they're being patched up, but we're not to the part where I absolutely positively want to punch this woman in the nose. So we're getting there, though. Is that Naoto?
And welcome to Nightline's special Night Watch report. A suspect in the murders in Inaba was safely arrested recently. But what few people know is that the mastermind who brought him to justice was a high school detective. Tonight's report will focus on this Detective Prince, Naoto Shirogane, whose handsome looks are sweeping the nation. Thanks for being on the show.
No. The pleasure is all mine.
What are you doing on TV? I noticed he's on TV. What's up, Nanako?
His uniform's the same as yours.
Yeah, it is.
First, congratulations to you and the police for your recent arrest of the culprit. It was well known that there were a lot of mysteries surrounding this case, and you did a great job clearing them up.
I'd hesitate to say that the matter is cleared up as such. It's true that our suspect was behind Mr. Muraoka's unfortunate death, but when I cast my eye over the case as a whole, I detect a few things that seem out of place.
Oh? Like what?
Unfortunately, I cannot divulge details at this time, but this matter claimed the lives of 3 people. Hence, I believe even the smallest inconsistency must be investigated.
I see. I have to say this is a surprise in light of the police's official statement. Now for our next segment, the Detective Prince's true identity, where Naoto-kun tells us a little bit about himself. Amazingly, the Detective Prince has solved a whopping 24 cases. 16 of them were
There's a detective at your school?
Yes,
When
there
I'm older,
is.
I'm gonna go to your school too.
Yes, you are. Alright, a breezy evening passes. Well, it wasn't as much story as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a little bit more. Good! Alright, so off we go.
Hi, Senpai.
Hey, Rise.
Yo,
What's up, Yosuke?
Hey, did you see the show on TV last night? Naoto-kun was on.
Yes, he was.
that thing about the detective prince solving the case? Come on, we're the ones who actually caught the killer.
But the police were the ones who identified the suspect, and he was cooperating with them on it, right? So it's true that he helped solve the case.
I'm kinda surprised, though. I didn't think he was the type to go after the spotlight like that.
Yeah, that did seem kind of
Good
out of
morning.
place. Hey, Naoto! You have a blue shirt on.
I've been waiting for you all. There's something I needed to discuss with you regarding the case.
Okay.
Discuss? Dude, we'll be late if we talk too long. Hey, where's your uniform?
Could you please indulge my current theory on the matter?
What is it?
First, as regards commonalities between the victims, all of them were kidnapped before they were murdered. The victims were all locals who had been the focus of recent media attention, becoming suddenly well-known. That is the most likely scenario. I don't believe there's anything intrinsically unique about the victims themselves. Haven't you all come to the same conclusion?
I plead the fifth. Though the fifth isn't a thing in Tokyo.
Then allow
Or,
me to state
Japan.
my point. Will you admit that a number of you fit these identical circumstances?
Sure.
There was a long interval between the second and third deaths in this case. But after I applied the aforementioned criteria, I discovered several similar disappearances had taken place. Yukiko Amagi, Kanji Tatsumi, Rise Kujikawa. All of you disappeared shortly after being shown on TV.
This is
Either you
true.
escaped death somehow, or you faked your own disappearances in order to divert attention from yourselves.
What are you saying?
Since some of you had ties to the victims, there came a point where I suspected one of you must be the culprit.
You thought one of us was the killer? Oh, you can't be serious.
Pretty sure he is.
This was a prior theory, since discarded. Putting together everything I've learned until this moment, I believe exactly the opposite.
Huh? What do you mean?
You aren't the culprits. You may, in fact, be the only ones with the means to pursue the true perpetrator.
Oh.
Seen as a joining of forces between the rescued, everything falls into place. Of course, this is all speculation.
Well, you didn't believe us about the TV thing.
There is in fact a flaw in the theory. It doesn't account for the third incident, Mr. Muraoka's murder. He has never been broadcast on television, and neither did he ever disappear. We must also consider the condition of his corpse. The first two victims are still listed with an unknown cause of death. But Mr. Muraoka died of an easily identifiable blunt force trauma to the occipital cranium.
Why are you telling us
Police
this?
have not satisfactorily resolved this discrepancy, yet they are desperate to close the case. Further action will be necessary to obtain some sort of decisive evidence.
What decisive evidence?
Further action? What do you mean?
I'm confused too.
Well, whatever the outcome, the evidence should come to light. You said something interesting to me not long ago.
Uh-oh. Wait, do you believe us about the TV thing now?
Hey, where are you going?
This is not a game for me either.
Naoto-kun?
Okay. Well, that was exciting. So Naoto has been aired on TV, and I'm guessing what he's thinking is that he didn't come to school. He's thinking that he's going to go missing like the other victims. Possibly. I don't know. Well, here's what we're going to do. Make sure you have a strength persona, which I'm almost for certain that we do. I shouldn't have changed my personas at all. Yeah, so I got the Sandman, so we're going to go hang out at practice. Ah, there they are. What do you have to say? No matter where I look, I see girls, girls, and more girls. Cool as heaven. There's a certain freshness you don't find at Jeunesse. Every day is great indeed. By the way, between sailor uniforms and blazers, which is more your speed? Sailor uniform. The ribbon on the chest, the square collar that flaps in the wind. You get it, Sensei. Sailor uniforms are a perfect symbol of youth. Man, uniforms are awesome. Oh, that boy is here again. He must really want to see me. A younger boy. He's definitely out of my league, though. Still, he's trying so hard that I feel sorry for him. I don't think he's even remotely looking at you. Ah, okay.
Uh-huh.
Well, this is an up-close personal look at Daisuke that I wasn't expecting. Yeah, we're going to practice. So we're gonna go to soccer practice. Alright, so at the high school field, or the field, soccer practice, diligence is increased. Oh, yeah.
Hey, man.
See that girl over there? Yeah, she's doing us. That's her, my ex-girlfriend. She shows up every so often to watch us practice. I wonder if she's as stuck in the past as I am. Let's just say could be. Then we definitely need to talk, not just for me, but for her too. Thinking back on it, I should have just told her everything that was on my mind. Even if the truth hurt, at least we would have understood each other. Well, I'll talk to her after practice. Alright, so he's taking a big step. I think you can say any one of those. Alright, so we're up to level 9. Very good. We're almost done with this social link. Alright. Oh, we're in the shoe lockers. Daisuke is talking with his ex-girlfriend.
I really did like you back then.
What's gotten into you all of a sudden? Have you been coming to practice because you... Oh, he's here. Get out of the way or he might get the wrong idea. Senpai, you're late. Sorry about that, tearing down the goals took a little longer than usual today. So you'll take me somewhere nice for dinner, then, right? Sure. Daisuke, what's up, man? I'll see you at practice, later. Daisuke, thank you. Well, that clears up why she's been coming to, practice. You know, I feel pretty good. Alright, so that clears up his past, which is good news.
Oh, welcome home, big bro.
How is it, Nanako? It's going to rain tomorrow. I was going to do laundry. Alright, that's a hint. If you remember correctly, when it rains, certain things happen at night. Well, we're gonna hang out with Tajima. Yeah, so we're just gonna spend time with him. Our relationship is not going to increase as of yet, but we need to do this, so. Alright. Hey! We're going to class. Oh wait, there's gonna be two people talking and we're gonna eavesdrop on because we're rude. Did you see that show on TV? The one about the Detective Prince's secret identity? Naoto-kun is so cool. Yeah, he really does have it going on, doesn't he? He's really young to be a detective too. He's cute, but he has this aura of mystery about him. That's cool too. You think he'll be at school today? I don't know. Alright. So, as per usual, I'm going to save here before we continue on here. We'll save on this one. That should be good. We're going to go into town and we're going to turn in our Hermit quest that we actually have. We're going to go to the shrine and spend some time with the fox. See what this guy has to say. Hi, how are you? Even on a day like this, where there's not that many customers, I gotta spend it standing around. But looking at the town puts me at ease somehow. Maybe it's because I've lived here for so long. Sure. Alright, so we're gonna go to the shrine. And we're going to report to the fox. Let's call the fox. Alright, there he is. Pew! Alright, so he's worried about the outcome. We told him we granted it. He's all excited. He runs around in circles. Looks at the offering box where there's money. Alright. And our relationship is increased to level 6. This should give us another discount inside the TV world, so that's good. And then we spend time together, because what else do you do with the fox? Alright, I guess we just stand at the same position the entire time. Alright, so first of all, we got the Inaba Trout combo. And a prize sticker. Well, I didn't expect the vegetables to be ready. So let's go ahead, I'm gonna do that real quick. I don't remember what I planted. I think it was eggplants. Let's go ahead and snag the vegetables. Let's plant more eggplants. That'll be good. Okay, there we go. I'm actually going to stop here. I thought it might go straight into the next portion, but we're going to be watching the Midnight Channel tonight. So next time, we're going to be watching the Midnight Channel as it is raining, and hopefully we won't find anybody that will be waiting for us as we've caught the perpetrator, but if there is, and I'm sure that you know that there is going to be, we will be going to save them. So I will see you next time.